Hey guys, it's Archeronn, and I just want to give you guys a quick thank you for the people subscribing from my previous channel again. And I'm actually surprised that I got quite a lot of likes and responses on that channel on my welcome again video. So thank you guys for subscribing, commenting, and some of you guys have been subscribed from the beginning when I did start doing YouTube videos. So thank you guys for sticking with me all that time, surprisingly. So yeah, this is Battlefield 3. Actually, most of you guys have probably never seen any Battlefield gameplay from me before, because I don't think I've actually ever uploaded it on my previous channels. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. These are clips all mashed together in one game. I can only manage to record 25 minutes of gameplay, and then my PVR stopped recording in that match. So this is not the full game, but I think we did eventually managed to defend on the last base. So that was pretty intense. And this is all clips merged together. Some clips are 1 kills, and then that's it. Basically, go to another clip. I'll go on a couple little mini streaks here and there that you guys find out in this video. But today I want to talk about console wars and what console I'm going to be getting at this time. At the moment, obviously, I wanted to do this video a lot earlier on, when E3 was on, but obviously I couldn't because I was kind of in that situation. Am I going to make a new channel, which obviously I eventually did, as you guys are watching now. But at that time I was kind of in that period, should I make this video or should I wait? And obviously I'm doing the video now. So yeah, so obviously a couple of weeks after E3, Xbox changed their policy. They got rid of the DRM and this and that, which for me, DRM at the time when they mentioned it wasn't really much of a problem. But when my router broke, my router for my internet broke, it was gone for like 3 weeks, and then I was pretty annoyed. But then I got my internet back again. I was like, all right, yeah, back to internet. And I wasn't, the DRM thing, it wasn't much of a big issue for me, really, to be honest. I would rather have it without DRM, but it wasn't, too much of a big factor. And when they got rid of the, when my internet router broke again, and then I had to wait a couple of days, and I realized, wow, my internet is very inconsistent, and my friends know this, how bad my internet can be, waiting for it for ages and this and that. So I wouldn't be able to play Xbox One. If Xbox One was the only console that I had, I wouldn't be able to play it. I wouldn't be able to play the single player games, because you have to do that 24-hour check-in, obviously, which no more. But that would be a very frustrating thing for me if I had an Xbox One, and plus with my internet situation, which kind of happens, very randomly on occasions, it wouldn't be very beneficial to me. So I was kind of happy they got rid of the DRM, but for me was a big big selling point for the Xbox One was actually the family share plan, where you can have your family on your friends list up to 30 days, and then you can basically swap games over digitally, instead of going to his house, physically giving the case and disc to your friend. You can actually give it to your friend can borrow a game from you from across the countries. I thought that was a very good feature for the Xbox One that the PS4 didn't have. And obviously with the removing the DRM, they obviously got rid of that feature now, which I thought was a big mistake from Microsoft. And now obviously Steam are going to catch on to that idea, and now Steam can implement it into their system. So yeah, I thought that was a bad move from their part, even though they kind of did a bit of good, but also did a bit of bad as well. So at the same time, so at this moment in time, I haven't made a proper 400% decision on what I'm going to get yet. I'm still pretty much 50-50. Gaming wise, there's only one game, there's only one exclusive that's got me interested in buying which console, and that is Titanfall. The people that made COD 4 and Warfare 2. That's the only game exclusive wise that could sway me to one console, which is the Xbox One. It's also a PC exclusive as well, but I don't have a gaming PC, so I can't get on the PC. Also at the same time, I heard that they might be bringing it out on the PlayStation 4 down the line, maybe in a year's time, or breaking the deal with Microsoft of that exclusivity. I can't even say the word properly. But apparently that's rumors and this and that, because Respawn Entertainment want to eventually bring it on multi-platform, so the game can compete to its full potential with like Call of Duty and Battlefield. Because to be honest, first-person shooters, Titanfall, people are saying, is it going to be the next COD killer? I think it could have the potential gaming-wise to have to be the COD killer, but it's not going to. If it's going to be an Xbox One exclusive as well as a PC, it has to be on multi-platform. Sales-wise, I don't think a lot of the PlayStation people guys are just going to buy an Xbox just to play Titanfall. So that's not going to happen unless it was multi-platform. I think it had a very good chance. By looking at it, could have been, especially they've been focusing all on multiplayer. They wasn't doing any single player stuff. The multiplayer and single player. They had single player elements in that game. But I don't want to talk about Titanfall. I want to do a actual separate video about different games that I liked from E3 and what's going to come out on the next gen consoles. Obviously, a big factor with the next gen consoles was actually the PS4 being cheaper than the Xbox One. And for me, it's kind of in our country we're getting a bit screwed over a little bit, but obviously there's tax and laws put into place to make the consoles different prices from where it should be from the exchange rate from the dollar. But that's a whole nother topic, and I was kind of a bit disappointed about that actually. But even though the PS4 is going to be cheaper than the Xbox One, which is going to be beneficial to me because I could with that money get another game if I was to get the PS4. Both going to have memberships, no different now. I think for me personally, I'm 60% on the side of PlayStation 4 that I'm going to get at this very moment in time. Probably will change. I'm waiting probably to the last, second what decision I'm going to make on the consoles. I'm probably going to, probably like IGN or Machinima and all these companies are going to probably get the console like a week early or something like that and do their reviews on it. I'm not too sure. Someone's going to get their hands on it first and do a review on it and, see what the majority of people say that is very good about the consoles and what's bad. And I'm probably going to go on that idea of things, and not just because of the majority of people going to choose it, but I think on what features are going to be very good. A lot of people agree on and disagree on. So yeah, that's obviously what I'm going to take into account as well. I'm probably not going to get the consoles from the very first day that it comes out, and probably wait, like I said, for for a little bit for people to make up their decisions and what they think is probably the better console at that point. Save my money a little bit so I can get the right console this time. And that's pretty much it really, just in a nutshell. Obviously the PS4 is going to be a little bit stronger, but that's only going to come down to exclusive wise. I think also that for me the big factor I think between Xbox One and PS4 is the interface. We've seen the PS4 interface, obviously it's a very much improvement to the PlayStation 3, very much on par with the Xbox Live dashboard and the Xbox Live interface, so very much on par on that with. But we haven't seen the Xbox One interface. Obviously, Xbox Live, on the Xbox 360 was a very good interface, but we don't know what the Xbox One looks like yet. I haven't seen it anyway. There's probably someone has seen it, but I don't know yet. I haven't been looking around really. But I think for me it's going to come down to the online experience. What's going to be the better interface? What's going to be just really the online experience for me? That's what the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 came down to with me personally. Not really much exclusive wise. Obviously, I think the PS3, sorry, had better exclusives over time. But I think the online experience for me which is probably the most important, and that was Xbox 360. So for me, last generation Xbox 360, had that one for me personally in the kind of generation, whoever won that console or whatever. But I'm on neither side or whatever. I'm not biased. I've had the PlayStation 1, I've had the PS2, I had the PS3 first. So I was kind of a PS3 guy at that time, but then I jumped to the Xbox and I thought that was a better console than the PS3. But yeah, that's just basically in a nutshell. I'm 60% at the moment on PS4, so I hope you guys just see where I'm at and what consoles that I could possibly get at this moment in time. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed the Battlefield 3 gameplay. Please rate the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you guys for watching. And guys, obviously in the comments below, tell me what console you're getting and the reasons why. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.